Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Week 4 of the Pokemon Stadium 2 Draft League. We got some interesting matchups today. I'm real excited. We have a 4-way tie for first at the moment, so we'll see if anything gets resolved there. Alright, let's see. I'm going to get us set up, and I'll be right back with our first game. But before that, don't forget, if you like what you see here today, to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that YouTube nonsense. And because it really helps out the channel. So, yeah. All right, I'll see you soon. All right, our first matchup of the day, the Tampa Bay Steelix and the Pokemon Power. This should be a good one. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see. These teams are both 2-1. And they both match up really well with each other. So, it'll be fun to see how this turns out. All right, let's see here. So I'm debating between Ampharos and Skarmory. Skarmory is a great matchup against 5 of the 6 Pokemon, but I really don't like its matchup against Magnemite. Ampharos, on the other hand, is not a good matchup against Golem, and there's so many things, like I might need Dynamic Punch potentially against Tyranitar or Magnemite. So I don't want to throw it out there and have it get beat by like Venusaur or somebody that I didn't need to battle against. So, still trying to kind of figure that one out. I think I'm going to lead with Ampharos, though, because if I led with Skarmory and Magnemite's out there, something's going to have to take a non-effective or neutral hit. Whereas if I lead with Ampharos and Golem uses Earthquake, we could switch Skarmory in for free. So I think we're going to start with Ampharos. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Alright, we're in the Cyanwood gym this week. Alright, let's go Ampharos. It's going to be Magnemite, I guarantee it. Look at that play. Look at that prediction. I don't know if it'll switch or not. Let's try Dynamic Punch. Maybe we'll at least confuse something. Alright, electric on electric. I'm fine with that. Ampharos is slow as dirt anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. 0 for 1 on Dynamic Punch. Great start. Great start to the week. Alright. Now they're going to switch now that we're paralyzed. Okay, well, what do we have a chance of at least confusing? Oh, it'd be super effective and confuse it if we could get Dynamic Punch to hit. Oh. Alright, that's fine. That's fair. That happens sometimes. Skarmory, because I'm pretty sure you're going to use Magnitude. I mean, the game might out-predict me here and use Rock Throw, but 9 times out of 10 you'd expect it to use Magnitude here. Yep, there we go. So free switch in. Alright, Skarmory with its Steel move is super effective. And the opponent, I don't believe, has anything it can switch into other than the Magnemite. Now I gotta make a tough prediction. Because if it is the Magnemite, I guess this time I'll go for Steel Wing. And if it does switch to Magnemite, I know next time to put Ampharos in this situation. Okay, yeah, they're going to switch to Magnemite. Yep, I kind of figured as much, but I had to... I picked the wrong attack anyway, but that's alright. Steel Wing, if it did hit, wasn't going to do much. Although I thought I picked the right one, but we'll see. Well, in that case, let's put Ampharos back out there. If Thunder does hit, it's going to be not very effective at least. If we could get rid of Golem, I could start unleashing Zap Cannon on everything. Alright, let's try Dynamic Punch. Why not? Let's see if we get lucky and hit. So far, we missed one and we are paralyzed on the second attempt. Alright, attempt number 3 at Dynamic Punch. 0 for 2 on the Dynamic Punch. Skarmory again. Because even if it uses Rock Throw, that's neutral, and we have really high defense as a Skarmory. So even if the game does outsmart us on these switches, I'm not too worried still. Yeah, okay. This time I will try to make sure I pick Steel Wing instead of Agility. I think I had the controller turned sideways before, so I picked the wrong attack by accident. I also have big thumbs, so maybe I just hit the wrong button. Either way, it should be Steel Wing this time. Yep, there we go. Come on, hit. All right, at least it's something. We've made we've made more progress than we've made so far in the fight. Sorry about that. One of our other teams forgot to submit a lineup, so they were apologizing for it. There's no problem with that. It's no big deal to me. It just means that you're stuck with your lineup from last week. I mean, we saw last year. Sometimes that still works. So good luck to you, and I wish the best for you. But so no need to apologize once you're watching this. All right, Ampharos, let's go. Golem, let's go. Come on. 0 for 3 on Dynamic Punch. Come on. I know it's 50-50, but you'd think they'd give me at least one. What I might have to do is throw Ampharos out there, and instead of Dynamic Punching, try to bait the game in the switching and put something else out there that could take a hit, like maybe Slow King for Water Gun. Or if I could get Mr. Mime would be better if I could get a barrier up before it fought Golem. And Quillfish would be a bad risk because of the poison typing. Well, since they've switched every time, I'm going to try to call their bluff this time. And let's get... we'll try to go Ampharos this turn. And if the game outsmarts me here, kudos to it. Because whether it's Skarmory against Magnemite or Ampharos against Golem, I'm going to have to take a chance on one of these switches eventually if I want to break the cycle. Okay. If we get rid of Magnemite, then Skarmory can run rampant on the rest of the team. Or if we get rid of Golem, Ampharos is good against everything else. It's like if we could just get rid of one of them, we could move forward in this battle. But we're going to need at least one Dynamic Punch to land, it looks like, to get that to work. And we've only got 2 attempts left. I don't care if it hits Golem or Magnemite. We got to hit one of them with Dynamic Punch to give us a chance here. Finally, there we go. Golem's been hit. It's confused. Let's go Skarmory again. Come on, hit yourself, yes. Alright, we got some damage on Golem at least now. If I put Ampharos out there, it's just going to switch to Golem again. But then again, it's a free Dynamic Punch. But then again, it might be nice to save that one Dynamic Punch in case I need it against... In case I need it against Tyranitar. Then again, with the paralysis, Tyranitar would probably be faster and use Mud Slap. And we also could use Zap Cannon on Tyranitar. It wouldn't be super effective, but, like, it's not a ground type, so we would still be able to hit it. Yeah, let's just go Ampharos again. If that gets me later, then that gets me later. I mean, I have... Like, that's the only one I have, the only move I have that's 4 times effective against Tyranitar in this battle. But as far as regular super effectiveness, I have Slowking, I have Quillfish, Skarmory, Kingdra. So, like, we have other ways to deal with Tyranitar, even if we can't one-shot it. So I'm going to go Dynamic Punch and see if we get lucky enough to hit Golem a second time. Because if we could, that'd go a long way, because if it hit itself in Confusion again, then we'd literally be like 1 hit away from taking it out, like as long as it was someone other than Ampharos, pretty much. Nice. Alright, we needed that. It's confused. I don't think we have any more Dynamic Punch. We do not. Take Ampharos out of there, because we might need Zap Cannon later. Skarmory for now. Now what'll happen is when Magnemite comes in, it might not switch since we're out of Dynamic Punch now. I'm not sure. I would think the game would be smart enough to switch, but he might just run a Swift. We'll run Swift one time against Golem. I mean, against Magnemite and Golem to see if the game can catch on to that switch or not. Because that way we're at least doing damage. Like, if they do put Golem in there, the Zap Cannon's not wasted. And if they do leave Magnemite in, we know it's safe to try Zap Cannon. I say we, me and the public, you guys watching. I know it, like, I'm not referring to myself as we. Want to make that clear. Wow, 3 for 3 on when Golem was confused. He actually hit himself. Alright. You do only have 30 left. Let's just go Skarmory again since Golem stayed in. Because this way, if he breaks out of Confusion, he can't hit Skarmory with Magnitude. And if he doesn't break out of Confusion, Chi in this case apparently, doesn't break out of Confusion, then it takes itself out with the Confusion. That was enough. All right, Ampharos gets a knockout against Golem. All right, that means that we're safe to Zap Cannon everything else that's alive. Everything else that's out there. Which also means get Skarmory out of there. I do not want Skarmory taking a Thunder or a Thunder Wave. Especially a Thunder Wave, because we could use Agility. I don't want that being countered out by Thunder Wave.
The Pokémon emerges from its Pokéball. What's next? That didn't accomplish much.
Alright. Well, we're not going to be very effective either, but, like, got to do something, so let's Zap Cannon. I don't care if you switch, that's fine. Something might get a Zap Cannon, because Golem's gone. Is it going to be Venusaur? Venusaur's not very effective. Like, we're not very effective against it. That's fine. If we could hit it and paralyze it, that'd be awesome, too. That's what I was saying. We're safe to just unload Zap Cannons now. Alright. Let's put Skarmory in, because Venusaur can't do anything to Skarmory. Tackle's not very effective because of the Steel typing. Giga Drain's not very effective because of the Flying typing. It can't poison us because we're a Steel type. So, like, it literally can't do anything to us. And if we get rid of those Giga Drain, then Slowking would be safe to use Psychic against it, too. I'm just going to go Steel Wing, because I have a feeling that Magnemite's going to come back in. I think that's the new switch. It's just going to keep trying to put Magnemite in there until either Skarmory's gone or Magnemite is gone. Yeah. It's fine by me. We at least got some damage on it. Yeah, I got a couple obstacles to get rid of here. We got to get rid of Magnemite. If we could get rid of Magnemite, Skarmory could run amok with Agility and Steel Wing and Fly. If I could get rid of Tyranitar, then the Psychic Pokemon could run nuts. So, yeah. Zap Cannon again. We'll hit whatever comes in. Probably Venusaur again, but just saying. Alright, so between Zap Cannon and Dynamic Punch, we're batting 500 again, I think. Maybe above that. I know we missed the first two Dynamic Punch. No, we were 0 for 3, and now we've hit 3 in a row. Okay, if my math is right... Oh, wait, we weren't 0 for 3. I'm thinking of the Paralysis. So we are now, I think 3 for 6. Am I right about that? No, we are 3 for 7. That's still not awful. You're going to use Giga Drain again, I'm sure. So let's put in Skarmory to waste another one of your 4 remaining Giga Drains. Alright, come on. Well, okay. You didn't get to waste your thing, but that's alright. I'm going to go ahead and just put in Ampharos here, because I'm expecting a switch. Good call on my part.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. The other trainer is also changing Pokemon. This Pokemon is back for another go. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
I'm going to use Swift. I'm going to save my Zap Cannon since Venusaur's already paralyzed. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but we're at least getting some damage on it.
The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon.
And the biggest thing isn't even so much the damage, but like I said, getting rid of the Giga Drain.
A light hit.
If we can get Venusaur to use up all of its Giga Drain, then it won't be a threat to Slowking or... It won't be a threat to Slowking, and it already kind of isn't a big threat to Mr. Mime. But after Giga Drain's gone, it's just stuck with Tackle, Poison Powder, and I forget if it's Growl or Leer, but it's something pretty useless. So, if we can outlast the Giga Drain, we're in good shape. So that's 2 Giga Drain down the tube. It's got 3 more. Let's go Steel Wing again. I know Magnemite's going to come in, but again, maybe get some damage chipped away on it.
The Pokemon appears with a cry. How's that? That didn't do much.
Alright.
How will this newly
It's adding up.
Pokemon?
It's also adding up on Ampharos too, but it's adding up.
The Pokemon is returning to its Pokemon.
I haven't been doing a good job of keeping track of how many Thunders Magnemite has.
This Pokemon
So,
is rejoining the battle.
that's a little bit... I gotta just plan as if it still has Thunder every time it's out there, but... Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll miss?
Not very effective.
Yeah, not very effective. It sure looked effective to me.
Flow of battle.
Well, you know what? Let's go Zap Cannon again. I know it's not very effective, but it'll be more damage. Oh, they didn't switch. Well, I'm definitely glad we went Zap Cannon. If we could get Magnemite paralyzed, my other Pokemon would stand a better chance. Come on, please. Please hit. Please hit.
No, that didn't connect. There's a big HP difference between
Well, I would imagine that Magnemite's not going to risk a Thunder here, and it'll use a different attack. Yeah. Alright, well, that's rough. Magnemite takes out Ampharos. So we're all tied up, and we still got to get Magnemite out of there. That's going to be the toughest obstacle this fight. Let's go Kingdra. Kingdra would be a neutral hit for Magnemite's Thunder.
they're both hanging tough.
Waterfall, that should do neutral damage at least. And I don't know if it did back in Gen 2, but I know generally Waterfall has a chance to make a Pokemon flinch. Come on, flinch. Flinch. Miss. Miss. Well, I didn't get the paralysis on us at least, and we're apparently faster. Alright, Kingra's going to take out Magnemite. Alright. I suddenly like my odds against the other four a lot better now. So who's coming in now? Venusaur, Alakazam. Alakazam. Alright.
The white-hot battle continues.
I know how to deal with you. We'll put Mr. Mime in. Take a Psybeam that won't do a whole lot. Use Barrier next turn, whether they switch or not. I'm assuming they'll switch to Tyranitar. Baton Pass to Skarmory, and then Tyranitar won't be able to do anything to it, really. That's the idea, anyway. I don't know Mr. Mime's speed. I'm actually going to go Substitute. Yeah, because that'll buy us a turn to put up the barrier, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I can switch while we're safely behind the Substitute. I believe Substitute carries over with Baton Pass.
It made a substitute. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare? Combatants face each other.
We are faster. Good to note.
It used Baton Pass. It's passing the baton to another Pokemon. The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon.
Well, that works really well for me because A, I'm behind a Substitute, and B, Skarmory's a Steel type. Agility. Let's get up in Agility so that we're faster than, like, Alakazam.
It raised its agility.
As I say, Bite's the only thing you can do because you can't hit us with Mud Slap. Mud Slap. Substitute didn't break. Let's get up that second agility to guarantee we're faster. Because I think one might have been enough, but this ought to be enough now, having 3 times our normal speed. That's fine. We didn't take any damage from that, and the Sandstorm's not going to hurt us. They're clearly not going to switch, so let's just go Steel Wing. We just need Steel Wing to hit. Because it does have a chance to miss. So that could be a problem with setting up Skarmory. But as long as it's hitting, we should be okay. Okay. Both sides got a critical hit. Of course they did. Alright. If we can get Steel Wing to hit again, this should be a knockout. Alright, there goes Tyranitar. Alright, so they got Alakazam, Dragonite, Venusaur left. I know they don't want Venus. Oh, okay. I don't know why he would put Venusaur out there. All it can do is Giga Drain and Tackle. Why? Alright, Fly. You can't poison us. We're a steel... Growl. Well, we're in the air, so that shouldn't affect us. That's what it was doing. It was trying to lessen our attack. Okay. Well, it's super effective, Fly. I wonder if this will be enough to take it out. Nope. Okay, it survived. It'll probably get off at least one Growl then. Nope. Okay, we got lucky. It's paralyzed. Well, let's just Fly again, because probably use Steel Wing for some of the other Pokemon. Well, I guess at this point, without Alakazam and Dragonite, Fly and Steel Wing will both work equally well. As long as we connect, this is a knockout. All right, another knockout for Skarmory.
Going down.
All right, Dragonite and Alakazam left.
There's a big difference in the number of Pokemon remaining on each side.
At the rate this is going, we might not see Slowking and Quillfish today.
Joining the battle.
But we'll see. Still plenty of time for things to change. Let's see. Steel Wing is 70. That's also 70. That's 95% accurate instead of 90. I'm going to go Fly. Like I said, they both have a chance to miss. Even though they're high accuracy at 90 and 95, they still worry me.
What's next? Whoop, that missed. Sparks are flying from both competitors.
All right, Skarmory, let's go.
Great hit.
Decent hit. Decent hit.
That didn't accomplish much.
I was going to say, if we got confused, I would definitely switch to Steel Wing. Because we wouldn't want to risk getting confused on a turn where we weren't really attacking anyway.
What's this? No, that didn't connect. They're both hanging tough.
I'm so glad I had that extra agility to make sure we were faster than Alakazam. That's such a big deal in this one.
The hit.
All right. Alakazam has now been weakened enough that Mr. Mime and Slowking in a Psychic versus Psychic battle could handle it if needed.
Both come back
All right, Steel Wing.
exhausted.
Come on, if we connect, it's a knockout.
Right. That's
All right.
yes, it's going down.
Just Dragonite left.
Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Dragonite. This is the last Pokemon.
Well, Skarmory, I'm going to be amazed if you make it through this, but,
Still capable of going.
man, you have been very handy in this battle.
Oh, it flew up high. Whirling Twister. Yes, it's a hit.
Oh, Twister still hits while you're in the air. That's something to note. I didn't know that. Well, congratulations on the knockout, Dragonite.
Big difference
I learned something new today. I knew that in rain, thunder could hit in the air, at least in newer games. I didn't know that Twister could, so I learned something new there. All right, go Kingdra. Dragon on Dragon.
Here's with a cry.
I think Dragonite might be faster, but whoever's faster is going to get to play the Twister, try to make the other flinch game. All right, we're faster, so we're going to have the chance to make them flinch.
That attack just bounced off.
Come on, flinch. Flinch. Darn it.
What'll it do?
If we could get 2 flinches, Kingdra could win with 3 Twisters.
What's this?
Oh, critical hit. Now it would just be 2 Twisters. Come on, flinch. Ah. All right, well, good job, Kingdra. You did your job, buddy.
There it is. Knockout.
All right. You know what? We're going to give Mr. Mime his due. Mr. Mime has played a very important role in all of our wins this season and hasn't recorded a knockout yet. We're going to put Mr. Mime out there and give Mr. Mime a chance to get a knockout.
The heated action continues.
Psybeam. And there we go, Mr. Mime's first knockout. It's had a lot of assists on the season, but no knockouts. Quillfish and Slowking did not make an appearance. So final score, 3-0 Steelix. All right, that was a good battle. I know 3-0 doesn't seem as close, but really that was a good battle. It just hinged on who could get rid of the problems the most quickly. In my case, we got rid of Golem and Magnemite to start pretty much. So that opened up the battle for the rest of them. However, let's say that Golem would have used Rock Throw at any point instead of Magnitude. Like, if the computer would have played things better and gotten rid of Skarmory, I might have been in trouble. So, very good lineups picked by both teams. But the winner of the first matchup of the day, the Tampa Bay Steelix. All right, Tampa Bay Steelix move on to 3-1. All right, I'll be right back with our second matchup of the day. All right, back with the second matchup of the day. We got Doom and Gloom against the Houston Ho-Oh. This is a matchup between the only team that hasn't had a win yet, albeit they've had some really bad luck. No one will forget that first week where the computer just didn't let them do anything. So they're better than their record shows. Uh-oh, wrong button. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Meant to get rid of the logo. I got rid of the game instead. All right. So what we've got now is for once, Doom and Gloom is letting me select the leadoff Pokemon. So this will be interesting. So what do we got here? We got Dugtrio's good against Entei and Zapdos, and neutral against Fortress. Bad against Articuno and Bayleaf. Hitmonlee will struggle against 3 of the 6. So Dugtrio's good against 3. Hitmonlee's good against 3. Well, usable against 3, I should say. Voltorb, good against Articuno, neutral against everything except Bayleaf. Snorlax is thick, of course. Steelix should be pretty good against most things. Entei could give problems, but much like the last battle, if we could get around the problem Pokemon, then we should be fine. Houndoom. Actually, yeah, I think Houndoom's the answer. It's good against everything except Zapdos. Because Fire against Bayleaf, Articuno, and Fortress. Dark against Abra. Entei and Houndoom. Well, I guess Entei does have Rock Smash. Houndoom has, yeah, Swift and Roar. Though we could roar the Entei out of there. So we've got a 4 for Houndoom. Everything else was like a 3. I'm going to lead Houndoom. And if it does happen to be Entei. Like, if it's Zapdos, obviously we switch to Dugtrio or Steelix. If it's Entei, I may consider putting in Snorlax. We'll see. Well, Snorlax will still be weak to Rock Smash. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But Houndoom had the most positive matchups, so we're going to start with Houndoom. Alright, their Pokemon is Articuno. Okay, I like this start. This is a very good matchup to start. You're gonna absolutely switch, I'm sure of it. I would be very shocked if the game doesn't switch here. So I'm gonna go with Bite. Holy cow, it didn't switch. Okay, we're going to Ember next turn. I can't believe that. They didn't switch. Maybe we'll get it to flinch. Missed. Really? You stayed in to use Mist. Alright, Ember. I'm sure it'll switch now. I don't know. Okay. I wouldn't leave my Articuno in there against Houndoom. I think its only attack he can really use to hurt us is Peck. I mean, it could try Blizzard to maybe freeze us, but, like, it's going to be not very effective. Alright, Blizzard it is. That's what I was just saying. Interesting choice to stay in there. Kind of shocked we didn't get a burn. Ember usually has a pretty good chance to burn. That, or I'm just really lucky when I use Ember in playthroughs of the Pokemon games. 2 for 2 on the Blizzard. Gonna throw that out there. Alright, Articuno's down. I can't believe the game just left it in there.
The next Pokemon. Oh, it's Zapdos.
Okay, well, that's an easy choice. I think we're going to go Steelix, because if I remember correctly, it has Rock Throw. Yeah, so Steelix can actually damage the Zapdos super effectively, whereas I think Dugtrio would be using, like, Scratch or Slash or something like that. Swift. You know, something that's not a super effective move. Alright, is the game going to be dumb and leave it in and use Rock Smash, or is it going to switch to, like, Entei? Let's try Sandstorm in case they do switch. Yeah. Alright. Fortress is the only thing that the opponent has that won't get hurt by Sandstorm. Let's go Houndoom. Because it's going to be Fire Blast. It's not going to be Rock Smash. I thought about putting Snorlax out there, but I don't want to get it burned. And while it's only a 10% chance, this team hasn't won yet, so you know that like if any team's going to have the 10% chance thing happen against them, it'd be this one. So I'd much rather have Houndoom in there who's resistant to it and already damaged. Yeah. I know it stinks that it has to get hit by the Sandstorm, but it was the best choice to take the Fire Blast. All right, now you're going to use Rock Smash. What were Voltorb's moves again? Rain Dance would be great because it would get rid of Sandstorm. It would hurt the Entei in that regard. But we might want to save that for a neutral hit on Zapdos. Let's go Hitmonlee. Because Rock Smash shouldn't do much damage. And I'll be interested to see. I bet the game won't switch. So we'll get a chance to hit a high jump kick. Alright. What's high jump kick's power in Gen 2? Only 85. Alright. No, we're not that desperate yet. Let's try high jump kick. Come on, miss. 80% accurate move. Of course it doesn't miss. Alright, well at least we weren't burned. That's a decent hit. So let's see. We've used up 2 Fire Blast already, I believe. Alright, you're gonna Fire Blast again. I don't want to throw Houndoom out there because it's faster than some of the Pokemon the opponent has. What could take a Fire Blast and live? Snorlax could, and Voltorb could maybe. But we're going to need Voltorb for Zapdos. Let's go Snorlax. We're just going to hope it doesn't get a burn. Because some of these Pokemon like Hitmonlee are fast enough they might be able to deal with other Pokemon later. I don't really want to sack anything off to get rid of Entei here. Miss. Come on. Miss. No missed Fire Blast yet. I was hoping the Sandstorm would maybe help, but that's alright. Because at the very least, it's going to use another. It's either going to Rock Smash, and while it's super effective, it won't do much. Or it'll use the Fire Blast, which uses up one of its only 5 Fire Blast. I think that's 4 Fire Blasts. It only has 1 left if we don't take it out. We took it out. Alright, Snorlax gets rid of Entei. Entei was a big threat to this team. Because we've still got 2 Pokemon that Zapdos can't really do anything too much. Speaking of which. Bayleaf could still maybe be problematic. But we do have, like, we can find ways around that. We would just have to outlast the 5 synthesis turns it'll get. What are Dugtrio's other moves? Yeah, Slash, that's what I thought. Oh, that could be an idea. Dugtrio's fast enough. Curse will lower our speed to give us gain an attack and defense. But that might be worth it to get that extra attack out of Dugtrio. I might save that for if we're down to just Zapdos later. But right now, I'm sure it's going to switch. Let's go Slash. We do have Attract if they put in a male Pokemon, because this Dugtrio is apparently female this week. Nope, female. Alright. Well, this is also interesting, because these are both neutral matchups. I don't know if there's anything Fortress can really do to Dugtrio. We could at least hit it neutrally with Magnitude. This might be our chance to just curse up and really build up our attack and defense. Yeah, I think Curse is the way to go here. Double attack, double defense. Spikes, that could be bad for switching. But it didn't hit us, so we're going to Curse again. Because now we're to the point where the only one that's a threat would be Bayleaf. Alright, we're going to Magnitude this turn. I'm done playing around with Curse. It's actually faster than us now. But hey, again, 2.5 times attack, 2.5 times defense. And if we switch, we'll be fast enough that we can take on anything we switch into. I didn't pay attention to the Magnitude number. I'm guessing it wasn't very high. Because I would have expected a little bit more damage out of like an 8, 9, or 10. Yeah, it's still doing a lot of damage. I guess it just shows that Dugtrio doesn't have a whole lot of defense to begin with. Oh, so close. Alright, well, Dugtrio will survive this attack and take out the Fortress. Hopefully survive. I mean, it could be a crit or something. Alright. Some may wonder why I let Dugtrio stay in there when Zapdos is still around. Well, I mean, we still have Steelix, and Steelix has a super effective move against it. That's why. Dugtrio takes out Fortress. So all that's left now, Abra, Zapdos, and Bayleaf. I assume this will be Abra or Bayleaf. Because of those spikes, I don't know if we could actually survive a switch like I was thinking originally. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to stay in there. We'll go Slash on the off chance that we do get to attack. I didn't think we would. Oh, wait, that's a physical move, though. Maybe we will survive. Oh. I mean, that's weird it picked Body Slam, because Razor Leaf is special. It would have knocked us out for sure. The fact that it even gave us a chance with it picking Body Slam is weird. Alright, well, now we get to switch into anything. Let's go Houndoom. I know the spikes are going to hurt, but if it doesn't do 53, we're going to at least get 1 Ember into the Bayleaf. Alright, we survived it at least. Ember. Please don't be faster than us. I was going to say. Some people would say Bite would have been better for the chance to flinch, but I don't think we're going to flinch it like 10 times in a row. Alright, Bayleaf takes out Houndoom. This Bayleaf has just carried this Ho-Oh team this season. So let's see, what's left? It's Bayleaf, Zapdos, and Abra. Steelix and Snorlax can both potentially deal with Abra, maybe even Voltorb. Let's put Hitmonlee out there. It'll probably, between the spikes and an attack from Bayleaf, it'll probably take out Hitmonlee, but we'll get more damage done to it. Alright, high jump kick again. Oh, so close. Alright, if we have any Pokemon left that are faster than Bayleaf, we can take it out before it heals up. What's Voltorb's attacks again? We're going to have to chance it with Thunder, because I obviously don't want to use Self-Destruct. Self-Destruct's great if, like, they have one Pokemon left and you got, like, 2 or 3. Not at this point. We don't want Self-Destruct at this point. I could use Rain Dance to make Thunder hit for sure, but I know that if I do that, Bayleaf's going to heal up this turn. So let's try Thunder and hope it actually connects. Come on.
Here it comes, Thunder! Oh, that's a miss. What'll it do?
What did I just call? Oh, I knew it was going to do that. Although if we get Rain Dance, it can't get as much health back from Synthesis, so I'm going to go Rain Dance.
Uh-oh, it started raining heavily.
Yeah, Synthesis is actually affected by the weather.
The hit glanced right off.
Alright. Well, Mirror Code's not going to do us any good because it just keeps using Body Slam instead of Razor Leaf. So, Thunder it is, because I don't want to blow up. We might blow up if we get desperate, but Thunder as long as we can get away with it. Critical hit, that's good. I like seeing that, and we are faster. Good to note there. So, and now that we've got the rain up, Thunder should... Well, now we're not going to be faster, and now there's no guarantee that we'll attack. That figures. Alright. It didn't use Synthesis. Okay, if we survive, and if we get an attack off... Darn, because with that rain up, Thunder would have hit for sure. That is unfortunate. Well, looking back, I probably should have used Rain Dance on that very first turn, but we didn't know it was going to miss. So, Voltorb had a good showing. It got screwed over by the paralysis. And both these remaining Pokemon, of course, are slower than Bayleaf.
The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. Oh, it stepped right out onto Spike. It's a fierce battle.
I'm going to try Headbutt on the off chance it doesn't use Synthesis again. I'm sure it will. Okay. Don't paralyze us, please. Thank you. Snorlax, just hit it, please, and you should take it out. Gosh, 4 knockouts for Bayleaf. I just marked that down for the wrong Pokemon. That was Steelix I was marking it down for instead of Snorlax. There we go. Alright. Now I've got decisions to make, because again... Well, I guess, yeah, Abra won't be able to do a whole lot, at least with Psychic, to Steelix. I think it does have Ice Punch, though. Snorlax has enough health that if I have to put it back in, it can survive the spikes. And we know Thunder's not going to hit Steelix, so it should be fine. See, I like to use Curse on Steelix in the real games, because, Steelix is very bulky and slow anyway. I mean, look at that super effective Rock Smash. It did nothing. It knocked our defense down a little, but that's okay. Because Abra's going to hit us specially, and Rock Smash still doesn't have a whole lot of base power. Alright, I did that so we could do Rock Throw and Sandstorm in tandem here. Each turn now. Even with our defense drop, that's what we still... That's all we took. Alright, super effective. Plus, it's going to get hit by Sandstorm. So I know Steelix wins this one-on-one battle with Zapdos. The real question will be, will we have enough health left between Steelix and Snorlax to deal with the Abra? Because Abra is deceptively fast and does have higher attack than most baby Pokemon. So that could be an issue potentially. The good news is our physical defense is falling, not our special defense. And if I remember correctly, I think the Abra only has special moves. So in that regard, we're good to go here. But this battle's definitely going to come down to the end. Man, we're down to like half defense now. Good thing Steelix has a monstrous amount. Oh, we got a critical hit the turn that it didn't matter. Alright, Steelix does get a knockout this time on Zapdos. So, Snorlax and Steelix against Abra. Abra does have Ice Punch, so it can hit us neutrally. I'm going to use Mud Slap. That might come in handy. Make it so we can get it to miss a couple times, maybe. Ooh, yeah, that hurt a lot more than I was hoping it would. Definitely glad I chose Mud Slap. That could end up saving Steelix or Snorlax, either one. I was hoping the Sandstorm would last one more turn. That's probably for the best, though, if Snorlax has to come in. Come on, miss the Ice Punch. Miss it. Critical hit. Not only did it not miss, it was a critical hit. Alright. The good news is Snorlax has high special defense. The problem is Snorlax is hurt pretty bad already. If Snorlax can survive a Psychic and land a Headbutt, this thing might be over. But that's if it can survive the Psychic. Alright, let's find out. It's coming down to the wire. Nope. Some bad breaks in there. Voltorb getting paralyzed. And then not only being paralyzed, but when it had a chance to attack anyway, it was paralyzed on that turn. The spikes, the computer being smart enough to use spikes made a difference out of Fortress. Bayleaf is running amok in this league. 4 knockouts. I don't know what to say. I think that was a good battle. I mean, it certainly did come down to the end, but, and I was saying all along that Abra could be scary, but, I didn't think Ice Punch would do as much to the Steelix as it did. And then Snorlax never really had a chance because of the spikes. That was a good battle. Unfortunately, Doom and Gloom, still yet to get the first one, but another really good battle. I absolutely can see this team turning it around moving forward. Bayleaf is scary. That's really the biggest thing I could say. The Ho-Oh are the winner in this one. They move up to 3-1. And I'm speechless. Let me see real quick. I wonder if Abra's faster than Dugtrio or not, if that would have made a difference. I'll look up that and get that answer back to you guys before I start the third battle. So I will be back with that answer and the third battle here in just a moment. Alright, I'm back with both the answer and our third battle. The answer to that question was Dugtrio is faster in this game than the Abra. So, I think I misplayed that. So I apologize to Doom and Gloom. I should have played that better. I think in future I was overestimating how high Dugtrio's defense was. I knew it wasn't great, but I thought at 2.5 times it would be by then. I think in the future what I'll do is I'll just use Curse once so that it retains most of its speed but gets a small attack boost out of it instead of using Curse 3 times. I don't know if that would have made a difference because it would have needed like a magnitude 10 to knock out the Abra with the amount of health it had left. So if it would have got like magnitude 4, Abra would have just used Ice Punch and beat it. So I don't know if that made a difference in the outcome of the battle, but we'll never know what might have happened there. Maybe you did roll a magnitude 10, who knows? So next time, if we get in a scenario like that, just one curse on the Dugtrio, and I'll leave it at that. So, and with that apology out of the way, our next matchup is the My Little Ponyta, and We Are the Maw Champion. Both these teams, We Are the Maw Champion at 1-2, trying to climb back up into that playoff hunt. Right now, we're looking at maybe 4 playoff teams this season, although that may be debated throughout the season, depending on how close everything is. We'll see. And then My Little Ponyta already at 2-1, of course. So let's see where this goes. So for We Are the Maw Champion, they've got those Pokemon. Let's see. Fearow would work against Machamp, and then be neutral everywhere else. Polywrath, neutral, super effective against Ursaring. Cadabra, good against Machamp, good against Muck. Houndour. I'm going to start with Gengar. Because as we've learned in battles before, Gengar's pretty good at using Nightshade on everything. With the exception, if it's Ursaring, we'll get out of there and put someone else in. Alright, what do we got here to start? Suicune. Do we have anything in particular for that? We do have Polywrath. Let's put Polywrath in. It'll be water versus water, but we also have the ability to have fighting moves. Oh, they're switching? Really? Okay. What are you switching to? What am I sending Polywrath out to fight against? That works! Yes! Fighting move Polywrath against Ursaring. Yes, we'll take that. That's even better than Polywrath against Suicune. I'm going to go Mind Reader, so if they do switch, we're guaranteed to land our next attack. Yeah! Alright, what are you putting out there? I'm still kind of fine with that, because we have a physical move and a special move. It's going to have to guess which one we use. I'm going to go Dynamic Punch. I know it's not very effective, but it'll confuse it. Mind Reader guarantees the next move will land. If that Pokemon didn't switch out, they didn't. That's fine. It might not get the counter because of confusion. It used Mirror Coat, so it doesn't hurt us anyway. Okay. Let's go Double Slap. We don't need to waste Hydro Pumps, especially if it is planning on using Mirror Coat. Because Mirror Coat would send the damage back twofold. Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Yes! We'll never know if that was counter or Mirror Coat that turn, but that was the idea behind using that first Dynamic Punch. Yeah, Mind Reader Dynamic Punch is still a combination that's used sometimes today. Why did we miss? Did I pick the wrong move? No, I picked Double Slap. What's its accuracy? 85, really? Okay, well, that's different nowadays, too. It's a lot more accurate nowadays because of how weak it is. They figure you don't need the chance to miss it. All right. All right, hit itself again. Good. Yeah, we'll just double slap this thing. We don't need to use Hydro Pump and mess things up, and we don't need to waste a Dynamic Punch if we don't need to. It's fine with me if you're going to keep trying to... It's trying to use Mirror Coat because Mirror Coat is technically listed as a Psychic attack. So it's trying to use that because we're part Fighting type. Is my guess. The other good part about Double Slap is it does such small amounts of damage that even if it does use counter against us, it's not going to hurt us for very much. Whereas if we Hydro Pumped it, it might just straight up take us out with one Mirror Coat. I might use Hydro Pump to finish it off if we get it down to like 100 health. All right, good hit. Good stuff here, Polywrath. All right, you can just keep using Mirror Coat. That's fine with me. Yeah, let's get it down actually to like 100 or lower, and then we'll try to finish it off with one hit. Just to make sure it can't survive and use Mirror Coat against us. All right, there's the counter. That makes me wonder if it's out of Mirror Coat now. We'll find out. I'm going to use Mind Reader and see what it does this turn. Well, we definitely want to use Double Slap instead of Hydro Pump next turn. Because if we hit it while it's using Destiny Bond, we're going... Like, if we knock it out while it's using Destiny Bond, we're going down with it. I was going to say, don't knock it out by accident, Polywrath. Come on. Alright, just go... Oh, wait, we actually ran out of Double Slap. I don't think I've ever had a Pokemon Stadium battle where I ran out of Double Slap. That's funny. Alright, Hydro Pump. We're faster, so it won't get to use Destiny Bond before we attack. Alright. Polywrath takes out Wobbuffet. Muck. Let's go Gengar, because if you Dynamic Punch, you're going to miss, and if you use Sludge, it's poison on poison, so it won't do much.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle.
That's fine, too, because Nightshade isn't affected by that. Let's go Hypnosis in case they go into, Ursaring here. Okay, they're definitely switching to somebody. Is it Ursaring because it's a normal type? Yeah, because it also has Dig. Alright, well, we're still faster, and if you are using Dig, we can put Fearow in next turn, so we're okay there. Let's try Thief. I should have tried Hypnosis again, but I'm going to try Thief instead, get some damage on it. Digging. Yep. All right.
The safeguard wore off.
Oh, that's why Hypnosis did. I'm silly. Okay. All right, put Fearow in. It's flying type. Ground moves can't hit flying. So, free switch in. And the opponent doesn't have anything except Thunder Punch, really, that's super effective on Fearow, so they'll probably just leave Ursaring in.
What would it do? That caused no damage at all.
All right, Fearow was better than expected last season, so let's try Drill Peck.
We go into battle mode.
And we're faster. That's good to note if Ursaring doesn't sleep at the right time.
Great hit. All right. A light hit.
All right. We'll try another Drill Peck, and if we're lucky enough it doesn't sleep at the end of this turn, we can finish it off with like Hyper Beam or something. Or a third Drill Peck, whatever's needed. Yeah, we probably won't need to use Hyper Beam with 55 health. Okay, rest.
Quick snooze.
That's fine, because now the only thing it's going to be able to do is snore.
From both competitors.
Drill Peck. Oh, actually, this would have been a good time to switch to Gengar. I should have done that.
What's this?
All right, the next time it goes to sleep, we'll switch to Gengar. Because we're going to hit it a couple times. It's definitely going to want to rest again.
That was a glancing blow. A hot battle is unfolding. What'll it do? Hit. That was good.
All right, now we're in Hyper Beam range to take it out before it has a chance to wake up and rest.
The hit glanced right off. The heated action continues.
Hyper Beam it. Just please don't miss.
Yes, it's a hit.
All right, Fearow takes out Ursaring. I never thought I'd say those words, but Fearow takes out Ursaring. Of course, I never thought I'd say an Abra would beat a Steelix either, so, yeah.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle.
All right, we can't do anything because of Hyper Beam, but we got Ursaring out of there, so...
Oh, an abrupt Pokemon.
What was the point of putting Muck out there if you weren't going to do anything? What was that?
Oh, it's Machamp. It has to make
You gave Fearow a chance to recover and now use Drill Peck.
it can't.
What was the point of that?
How will this Pokemon switch affect the
Okay. Drill Peck.
the shot? It's super.
Now, see, that's free damage that we shouldn't have had on the Machamp at all. Yeah, it's going to take out Fearow. I don't care. That we did more than a half health to it, and we shouldn't have even been out there still. The game just gave up free damage to Machamp there. Wow. Well, let's go Jinx.
Ready to go.
Jinx is generally faster than Machamp in the games.
Oh, it's Jinx.
It's a little bit different here in Stadium because they've
Pokemon of
tweaked some of the stats and such, but I believe we're still faster. Yep, Confusion ought to be enough to take it out.
confusion.
I'm kind of shocked they didn't switch.
Perfectly.
Yep, okay.
Yes, it's going down.
So we got Muck, who doesn't like Psychic, and 2 Water types.
Remaining on each side. This Pokemon is fast.
And Cadabra knows Thunder Punch, so, yeah.
This is a clash of different Pokemon types. Combatants face
Mean look it so it can't run away.
mean look.
Alright, this time they can't switch it out.
Now. A sharp attack. Hit. That was good.
Of course it got the poison.
Sparks are flying from
Of course it did.
competitors.
Confusion.
What next?
Pretty good hit. That softens it up for Cadabra.
Sludge attack. Right. That's it.
Alright, Muck takes out Jinx.
What Pokemon?
I know Cadabra is super effective against it. But I'm going to throw Houndour out there, and the thought process behind that is the other two Pokemon are water. So this is really the only Pokemon left that Houndour is going to have a good chance to contribute for us. So I have Houndour weaken it up some. Oh, even better, Sunny Day. Sunny Day increases fire moves and decreases the damage from water moves. So this is a move for after Muck is gone. My missed Dynamic Punch. Of course it didn't. Well, the Sunny Day is still a big deal. So thank you, Houndour. Alright, let's quit playing around and get Cadabra out there now.
They're ready to go. Oh, it's Cadabra. Will this battler live up to expectations?
Actually, Gengar might be better here.
Continues to beat down.
Too late now, though. If we want to take advantage of that sun, I need to just attack. Let's go Psychic. Muck is damaged already, so we might be able to take it out with Psychic.
A psychic blast. Drill the weakness.
Yep, okay.
Oh, and down it goes. Which Pokemon will
Okay, 2 water Pokemon left. We have Thunder Punch that we can use on them.
the Pokemon
And then, worst comes to worst, we have a water versus water matchup with Polywrath or Gengar putting things to sleep. So, yeah.
remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2. How's that? That struck home.
Alright, so 2 more Thunder Punches if we don't get a critical hit. Missed, okay. I don't know why you wouldn't use Bubble Beam. Well, I mean, I guess Mist. I'm confused on what Mist does, because it says it prevents status, but then, like, Suicune went to sleep when I used Mist in a battle. So, like, I don't know if it really stops that kind of stuff or not. See, it's being forced to use Gust because the Bubble Beam's not going to do much in the sun. So Houndour contributing greatly with that Sunny Day to help us get rid of the Suicune.
What's this? Yes, it's a hit. There it is. Knockout.
All right, Cadabra, Gengar, and Poliwrath against Azumarill. Sunny Day, I think, is out there for at least one more turn.
Down to the last Pokemon now. The sun
Nope,
has grown
miscounted.
with the
Oh well.
sunlight softening. The battle conditions appear to be
Thunder Punch again.
there it goes. That had to hurt.
It might survive one more Thunder Punch.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Started raining heavily. They're both hanging tough.
Thunder Punch it again.
Super effective.
Real close to being defeated.
What'll it do? That inflicted some damage.
Good hit.
The heated action continues.
All right, Thunder Punch it again, and this one is over.
Will this do it? Wham! The last Pokemon goes down.
All right.
There goes the battle.
All right, so that was a pretty good battle. The team from last week for the We Are the Mod champion just didn't match up well with the newly picked team by the Ponyta this week. That was a good battle. Houndour actually made a difference there, which is funny. Good battle. I don't really know what to say because I got so lost in the battle, I don't really have much of an analysis. My Little Ponyta are the winners of this one, 3-0. So 3 of the 4 teams that were 2-2 have 2-1 have moved up to 3-1. So still a bit of a cluster there at the top. But everything's so even this season. I love how close these battles are. hopefully for some of these teams, their fortunes will change moving forward, so it'll be even more interesting, and it can reflect how close these battles are. Yeah, just great battling, great teams by everybody this week. I'll be right back with the updated standings. All right, now we're at the updated standings portion of the video. So there's our standings right now. We still have a three-way tie, two teams at 3-1. We still have the top two teams with the same point differential once again. My Little Ponyta owning the tiebreaker right now. Tampa Bay Steelix second. Houston OO in third because of the point differentials. Pokemon Power sitting solidly at 2-2. We Are the Ma Champion at 1-3. Doom and Gloom at 0-4, but they'll get there. They've had too many close battles. They have had 2 of their battles have been decided by 2 or fewer. 3 are what I would consider close. So except for that first battle where everything was paralyzed, they've had good battles. All right, updated statistical leaders. For the Tampa Bay Steelix, Slowking did not play today, or was not used anyway. He was in my lineup, but not used. Ampharos now at 4-2 as well. Skarmory moving up the board to 3-2. So, yeah. And we got first knockout from Mr. Mime after all the assists it's been getting. Doom and Gloom, Snorlax is at the top of the list at 3-4. Then a slew of 2-2s and 2-3s. Bailey for the Houston Ho-Oh at 9 knockouts already. 4 matches in, 4 weeks in, 9 knockouts. That thing is a monster. Yeah. My Little Ponyta. Jinx now at 5-2. Cadabra having a Cadabra-like week, going to 4-1 now. Polywrath off to a good start, 3-1. Pokemon Power, Dragonite leading the charge now at 5-3. Magnemite at 4-2. Alakazam 4-3. We Are the Ma Champion. Muck is the leader at 5-4. Ursaring holding in strong at 3-3. So that's where we stand amongst everyone. Then Abra, of course, being a surprise for the Ho-Oh this week at 2-0. So that's where everything stands right now. Moving forward, next week's matchups, we have the Tampa Bay Steelix will be controlled by the computer against My Little Ponyta. So they're tied for first right now with My Little Ponyta having the tiebreaker. So next week can determine first place with that. Yeah, that would determine first place because whoever wins would at least move from 8 to 9, even if it was a close match. So even if the Ho-Oh swept their opponent, it's going to be Steelix or Ponyta that are in first. Houston Ho-Oh will be controlled by me as the home team as they play We Are the Ma Champion. They are trying to stay in the race. They will move up to, if they could win next week, they will move into second behind whoever wins between My Little Ponyta and Tampa Bay Steelix. And the other game, we have the Pokemon Power will be controlled by me against Doom and Gloom. Doom and Gloom looking to try and get back on track. This season, as you can see by these dark lines on the screen, I'm going to do a league analysis video every 5 weeks to talk about where we're at, what I think about everyone's team. So we'll do it at the 5-match point, the 10-match point, and, of course, right before the playoffs. So look for that probably during the middle of the week after playoffs, or maybe the Monday after those games. We'll see. I haven't figured that out yet. Still have another week to work that out. So that's where everything is right now. If you've liked what you've seen here today, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that YouTube nonsense. And I'll see you next week with more of our Pokemon Stadium 2 Draft League. All right, thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.